Hey everyone, Alice here. This is a weekend quick energy check-in reading. It's going to be a little bit different and I will explain. So first, I've been trying to do videos and I don't know, not every time, but lately it's becoming more and more of an issue where I do video and the audio was working and then I upload it and then I notice there's no audio and then I go back to the source video and there's no audio. And I just don't get it. Like, especially like I've checked before. I check every time like before I start recording like in a sort of like session, I guess. But I guess sometimes it doesn't, like it stops working. I don't know. There's nothing like I can see that the audio is being picked up. It's just not being recorded. So I have no idea. So so it's like I keep feeling like I do readings and then I can't post them, and so then I'm behind. Then I have to do them over again. So yeah, I was going to finish up the prediction readings. You might have noticed for a brief second that they were published, but then I noticed there was no sound. So that would be, I believe, Leo, Virgo were the two that I published. And then I also had, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. And then, no, Cancer and Leo were published, and then Virgo and Libra were not, because then I noticed the sound was off. So I'll have to do those over again. So they'll be around. This reading is going to be slightly different because I'm just going to try something different. It did kind of come to me a bit, and I've been trying to sort of figure out how I want to do these readings. I mean, I do like sort of the main sort of format, but 12, it's like 12 mini readings, and I feel like, I don't know, I'm gonna put it down to 4, but they're gonna be a bit more. So you can go by your sign, you can go by but you can go by element if you want, because it's going to be 4. It's going to be the same format as it was, where we get the general energy here, you know, the general energy of what's going on, and then we get 4 or different, like we go from different sort of angles of what's going on within the same sort of energy. Like I explained before, it's like the house, we're all dealing with the same issue in the house, but we're in separate rooms. I'm just going to expand those rooms a bit. I'm going to make them a bit bigger. So we'll have 4. So you can think of it as a pick a card, or you can use your elements. It could go fire, earth, air, water. You can do it that way as well. I will put timestamps, okay, because we're going to have 4. It's a little easier for me to put timestamps, and they'll be a bit longer. So that's what we're going to do today. If you're right, where are they? Where are the 4? Because we're going to get the general energy first, and then I'll take it from there. Okay, so for the usual intro stuff, so if you've already like watched any of my readings, you know what I'm going to say. But if you haven't, if you're new here, welcome. And this is a timeless reading, even though it says weekend and it's not really the weekend anymore. It is timeless no matter what. So whenever you find this is when you are meant to find it. There could be a message in here for you. Just keep in mind that these are general readings. They're not personal readings, but I will have personal readings up very soon on my Etsy shop if that is something that you're interested in. That will be the only place where I will provide personal readings, aside from YouTube. But if it's from YouTube, it's like I'm gonna say it in the video, not comment it, so just be aware of that. Anyways, these are general readings, so not everything may apply to your situation. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. Use your intuition. And I just saw it in my head, always let your conscience be your guide. Always let your intuition be your guide, right? That's what I say. That is like your best tool, right? Is your intuition. Do what feels right. Like I said, I'm not going Aries through Pisces. I'm not going to use the signs, but I'm going to have 4. You can use them as the elements. I will put that intention in there. Or you can just pick one of 4. Okay, just, use your intuition there. If you enjoy these readings, if you find them useful or entertaining, I do appreciate it if you could like, share, or subscribe. Currently trying to get to 500 subs. I ain't gonna lie, I really want to get to 500 subs so then when I have technical problems like I've been having, I could just easily post onto YouTube in the community tab and just explain what's going on instead of having to like make a video and explain it. So that is like my goal right now. So anybody, like if you guys could help me to get to that, just to get to 500 so I can get a community tab, because YouTube is stupid and doesn't give you that right away for some dumbass reason. That would help me so much, and I would appreciate it so much. Okay, so thank you for those that have already subbed. I really do appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna get into this. I guess I can put what would I call this I'm just gonna call it all because I don't know what to call it. This is the all portion. We're all in this. Okay, so I'm gonna use the light seer deck. Right, that's the light seer deck. I was going to use something else, but then I was like, you know what? I just kept going back to the light seer deck. I've been using it a lot, and that's why I thought, oh, maybe I should switch it up, but it has been proven well. So let's see what's going on. I guess I could call it collective, but whatever. Let's see what's going on with everyone, and where are we going? Where's this reading heading? And, what does Spirit want to tell us? Because we're all going to be in this house together. I've noticed a lot of times it ends up being the soulmate cycle. A soulmate cycle, I guess. I guess there are many. So what does Spirit want to talk about? Not talk about. Okay. So we'll get the overall. Okay, you got mad at me. That's okay. I understand. I completely understand why you got mad at me. I did feel it. I felt the stop, but I ignored it. And you got mad at me. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just try again. Ow. Okay. Yeah, no, didn't really get mad at me. Yeah, sometimes that happens. I miss it, and then it comes back around again, and it's okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, now you're all... Okay. 3. I'll do 3. Okay. 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 This wants to come out. We'll leave it out. Here, I'll do it this way. Yeah, okay, I see why. Okay, so what's going on here? Somebody isn't making a choice here, but they should be making a choice here. Well, I shouldn't say they should be. It's complicated, right? It's always complicated. This Two of Swords is complicated. This Two of Swords is somebody here who they feel like they have no choice. They need to make a decision here, but it's like, I know what I need to do. It's just very difficult to do it. It's that energy of somebody who is like, because whenever I see the Two of Swords, it's like you can either do something about it or you just don't do anything. And in this case, it's like doing nothing is not really an option here, right? Whatever the situation, doing nothing is not going to help this energy. It's not going to help this person. They know this. That's the thing. They know doing nothing. They know doing nothing is not going to help. But the something that they know that they should do is very difficult for them to do. It really, it differs depending on the person and the situation and the context. But Whatever it is that they know that they need to do, the choice that they need to make is so hard to make. It can be anything. So what's going on here, basically it's just over and over again. Whoever this is, this Two of Swords, this can be you, this can be your person, this can be the energy around you. It's just constantly coming back around. Like, it won't go away, because like I said, not doing anything is not an option. If you don't do anything, it's just going to keep coming back around, keeps coming back around again. It does. This person is trying to find another answer, to another solution to this problem. I'm going to tell you that they probably won't find it. But it's like almost, it's not a stalling energy. It's like, because we also have like the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like trying to almost ignore the truth. And the truth is, they know what they need to do. They know what they need to do, but they're not doing it. And it's like they're trying to find some other solution. It's like, is there anything else that I can do? Because not doing anything is not an option. The thing that they know that they should do is very difficult. So is there anything else that I can do? I'm going to tell you now, I don't think there is. I think that this person knows exactly what they should be doing. They know what the answer is. They absolutely know what the answer is, but they're just delaying, avoiding, just trying to find another way. That's where they're at right now. I'm trying to find another way, but it's not. It's not getting to that conclusion for them. You know, we're not ending this cycle. It just keeps continuing, going in a circle. All right. So that is where we're all at. That is the house that we're in. So here we're going to get the rooms. So I'll put this is the intention of fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Go by your sign, or you can just go intuitively. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, these are going to be whatever you want to call it, the piles, I guess, here. These are the 4 rooms that we're going to explore in. Now you can go by your intuition, or you can go, like I said, by your signs. You know, do whatever feels right for you. I will show you the cards, so you can see, you know, maybe there might be something in the card that might resonate with you. So we'll briefly talk about that. Here, I'm gonna put choice. Okay, I don't know what to name these things. I'm gonna put choice. So we're gonna talk about the choices here very briefly, and then we'll get more into it into the separate readings. All right, so pile number 1, I'm gonna call them by their elements because it's just easier. So fire, earth, air, water. So fire, oh, that is very fiery. Strength. So your main energy here with this situation is, I feel like you have a lot of inner strength. There's a lot of inner strength here. You're biting your tongue back. You're biting your tongue back, and you're holding on. That's what I get here. Okay. Earth, your main energy, Earth star, very optimistic, very hopeful that things are going to work out. You have a lot of hope here, a lot of optimism here, a lot of positivity. Air. 9 of Cups in reverse. You're not very satisfied with the situation here. No, the situation is, you want more to happen here. I feel it. I feel like you would like more to happen here. You know, there is something here that makes you happy, that you feel right about, but it's not enough. It's not enough for you right now. And water. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Out of all of these energies here, you're the one that feels the most uncomfortable about the situation right now. You're the one that feels the most sort of antsy. I would say it is a kind of opposite to Earth here, a little bit, where it's like you're just a little insecure with the situation. I'll say that we all have these energies, okay? So it's not like saying like, oh, anybody's better than the other. We all have them. It's just in what way, right? In different different sort of, I guess you could say, strengths. I guess you can put it that way. Like the fire signs are a little bit more resilient. The earth signs are a little bit more positive. The air signs are a little bit more, I guess you could say, disgruntled, and the water signs are just a little bit more insecure. But we all feel this. Okay, so we're gonna look into these a little more. We'll dive a little bit deeper, and that's how we're gonna do the reading. Okay, so now you can kind of bounce around and choose which you're feeling. If you're feeling all of them, then go watch all of them. Use your intuition. Okay. All right, fire. So this is going to be the fire part of the reading. So strength is the main energy here with this sort of situation here. So like I said, your main energy is you're holding strong. I feel like you believe in yourself. This is a lot of like inner strength in yourself. You believe in you, and you're holding your tongue, you're holding back here. I feel it's very much, I'm feeling you're standing in your own power here. Whatever's going on here, you may, I don't know if you're aware of what's going on here, what's happening here, but it's like whatever's going on here, you're handling it. You're handling it in your own way here. There's your heart chakra is open here. I don't feel like you're closed off. I feel like you're open to anything here emotionally. If it's this person, if it's that they need to open up emotionally to you, you're here, you're ready for it. But I do feel like there's a bit of a mask being worn here. It almost is a fake it till you make it type of energy. Like you have this really strong outer energy here where you're standing up in your power, but I do feel that there's a sensitivity underneath it as well, that it's almost like you're trying to protect that vulnerable side of you. So it's like, I'm gonna have this sort of hard outer shell here. Maybe you act like you don't care. I don't know, but it's like this hard outer shell so you can protect your heart. This is all about protecting your heart chakra. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some energies of where this is coming from and see what's happening there. So I'm gonna use the Gypsy Oracle deck, and we're gonna see where this energy is coming from. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm just kind of just going with it. So we have young woman in reverse, we have priest in reverse, and we have melancholy in reverse. I don't know why it's like always crooked. Can it please like... Okay, better. Okay. Okay, so where's this energy coming from? I don't know if this is you or if this is them, but there is somebody here who is acting immature. It's very immature. I don't feel like this is you, because I feel a maturity here with this lion lady. It feels very like I'm in my power. So I feel like this is probably the other person here, that there's somebody here who's being very immature, who is procrastinating. So it sounds a lot like this person, right? Procrastinating and not really like moving things forward here for whatever reason. It can be just because they're inexperienced and they don't know how. Priest in reverse. Actually, we're gonna talk about it. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing while I'm doing it. It's not really a thing. This is also coming from a place of, I'm not gonna lie, you might have lost a little bit of faith in the universe here as well. Like, because I feel like this is very much, I'm taking control. I'm stepping into my power. I'm gonna do what I can do here. And it seems that maybe you did trust the universe for a little bit, and now you're feeling like it's not happening, that the universe isn't basically doing what it promised in a sense. And so it does feel like, well, I can only trust in myself, and myself is, that's what this energy is, my own inner strength. So yeah, okay, I don't really, okay, we'll see about that. And then we have melancholy in reverse here. I do feel, like I said, this comes from wanting to protect your heart. There is something here, there is some pain here. There is some pain here that you're trying to either ignore, or you're trying to not expose in some way. So, okay, now we're going to go further and see what Spirit wants to talk about each of these energies individually. I feel like I don't have enough room, but it's fine. I won't have enough room. They'll have to be all on top of each other, but that's okay. I didn't really think clearly about spacing. I'm a very messy reader. So this young woman energy. What can you tell me about this young woman energy here? Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, Two of Wands in reverse. So whoever this is, this immature person here, this is somebody here who's been fighting for a while. Fighting against themselves. This is a lot of personal issues that this person has had, and they have been fighting these problems for some time now. They could be at a point right now where they're feeling really tired, really exhausted, you know, because they've been fighting for a while here. And the thing is, I don't see them, see, again, Two of Wands. This is Two of Swords here in reverse. This is somebody here who doesn't know what to do next. This is somebody who's inexperienced, either just in general in life or in the situation here. And this is just somebody who it's up to them, and they know it's up to them. It's like it's entirely up to this person's free will, and they just don't know what to do next. You know, they've been fighting this battle for a while, this battle with themselves, and look, they're confused. The Ace of Swords in reverse. They just don't know what to do next. And I feel like this is probably this person. If it's not, it could be you. And perhaps, but I don't feel like it is, because I feel with the strength energy is that you do have an idea of what you're doing. In a sense that you're holding back. You're not going forward here. When I say not going forward, you're not offering anything. You're not, you know, you're keeping it to yourself, basically. It's not in a secretive way, it's in a protective way. I'm protecting my heart, so I'm not going to put myself out there. You're not putting yourself out there. It's like, no, I'm done with that. I'm done. I'm not putting myself out there, because I know fire signs. You will put yourself out there very easily, but I feel here it's like you got hurt. You got burned, and you're like, no more. I'm not doing that anymore. You know, I'm keeping it to myself. Unless you want to come to me, then fine. But I'm not doing that anymore. That's what I get. Okay. What can you tell me about this priest energy? Yeah. We have Judgment in reverse. It's like you do feel like the universe has failed you on some sort of level here. The Magician in reverse. Page of Swords. Yeah, I do feel that some of this is like you feel perhaps a little like you've lost some faith in the universe here, because something that you were trying to manifest hasn't manifested yet. And it's like, okay, it hasn't manifested yet. I feel like you've forgotten about me. It's like, the universe, have you forgotten about me? I've been trying to do this. Like, what's going on here? I do feel with the Page of Swords, it's kind of like, it's like you feel like you don't have enough of the information. And I mean, that's the way with the universe. You're never going to know everything that's going on, because the universe is very mysterious. But it's almost like your energy could be like, I should know by now. I felt like I knew everything here. Like I felt like I knew what I was doing. You know, like I felt like I did everything right. Like I did everything that the universe asked me to do, but like it hasn't manifested. Yeah, I get that here. So there's a bit of like losing faith in that. And it's like, well, I guess I can only trust myself. I can only control things and do things that I can do. Okay. What's underneath? Yeah, three cups. Again, I mean, this almost feels like when it comes to you and your emotions here, how do I put this? It's like more putting faith into what you can see around you and see what's going on around you. With the Three of Cups, I mean, this is all about connections and friendships and stuff. So I feel like from where your point of view, possibly you're losing some sort of faith in the universe here, because I feel you're trying to manifest some sort of connection. And you know, there's you, there's the connection, and there's the universe. There's three of you, and it's like it should be going fine by now. Like it's like you feel like this should be happy times by now, but it's not. It hasn't happened. Okay. Melancholy. What can you tell me about melancholy? Okay. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is something that has happened in your life. Something like, you know, like I said, there is some sort of sadness here, some sort of pain here that you're trying to protect from happening here. I feel there was a situation where you gave yourself, you gave like time, you gave energy, you gave effort, you shared something with somebody here. It could be that you were thinking about somebody else over yourself, and so you were it's like you were giving a lot to somebody and you weren't getting your needs met. Basically, you weren't getting your needs met here. You went a little overboard here. You feel like you've gone a little overboard. It's like you just feel like you weren't doing something for yourself. It's like you were too busy giving to somebody else and you weren't giving to you, and that is where this is coming from, this pain, because it's painful when you give so much and you don't get it back in return. Because I'm not getting that it was completely equal here. I feel that like you tried to give, because it's like almost feeling burned because you gave out of the goodness of your heart. Like, in a sense, it's like you gave something here, and I don't really think you were expecting much back, but whatever you were giving here, even though you weren't expecting anything back, it's like because you didn't really get anything back, like your needs weren't met. That's where some of this pain is from, because it just feels like, I feel like most of this pain comes from you kicking yourself, like, why did I give so much to this situation? It's not so much like, I don't get regret here. I don't get like it's unfair or anything like that, because I don't think that was the way that this, I feel like you gave freely to whatever the situation was. But it's almost like maybe you had expectations. Maybe you were expecting the other energy to give freely to you as well, and that's not what happened. And then what ended up happening, maybe you tried to make up for the other energy, and maybe you gave more than you were intending to give, and that it's like almost like you're kicking yourself, like, why did I give so much more than I intended to give into this situation here? So that's what I'm getting here. Again, this is why I feel you are kind of protecting your heart. It's like, yeah, I get a lot of an energy here of, I'm going to keep back here because I am not putting myself in that position. I'm not putting myself in this position again. If somebody here is being immature and they don't know what to do, well, I'm not going to put myself in that position. You figure it out. And then even, it's like, there's even like an almost angry energy with the universe. Like, you didn't give me what you said you would give me. I put in the work. I put in all this effort here, and it hasn't manifested. I thought I knew what I was doing. So there's a bit of like kicking yourself, being kind of, you know, with this person here. And I mean, yeah. There's just like, I kind of get a little bit of like, enough is enough. It's not like a super resentful or angry energy. I mean, it's just fiery. It's fiery energy. It's like, I'm gonna, you know, I'm standing in my power. That's all I'm getting. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. After I go through the other signs, I am going to do an overall, where is this heading, like an overall potential outcome. So you can either watch the other signs, or you can just skip to the outcome at the end here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so that is that part for fire. So we're gonna move on to the second, and we'll go from there. Okay. Okay, so Earth, this can be Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or if you just felt drawn to the star card, this is Aquarius energy. So we're going to talk about your main sort of energy here dealing with this situation. If you don't know what I'm talking about here, you can go back and watch the sort of the collective reading where I talk about what is going on here. What's the situation here? So this is your energy, your main energy with this situation here. So your energy here at the star, like I said, very optimistic here, very hopeful energy here. It almost feels like you have this energy of everything's going to work out all right. I feel like you have a lot of faith in this person, that this person is going to figure this out. That's all I got. That's all I got there. You do have some faith in this person that they will figure it out because they have to, basically. All right, so let's see where this energy is coming from. So I'm going to use the Gypsy Oracle deck to get some energies out, and then we'll clarify with the Modern Witch. Okay, so we have Servant, we have Lover in reverse, and we have Faithfulness. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Faithfulness. That one's pretty easy to understand. You don't need me to tell you anything about that. Okay, so Servant. Okay, you might feel like this person has some help on their side, that they're not doing this all on their own. So it's almost like that could be this as well, this faithfulness, but you feel like this optimistic energy is coming from that you feel like there is somebody, that they have somebody. It doesn't even have to be a friend. Usually actually this is a professional, you know, somebody who knows what they're talking about, some sort of expert. There's something here, the energy is coming from, it's like you feel like there's something on their side that is going to help them to figure this out. So that's okay. Lover in reverse. This feels a little like your energy here. It can be that you have almost sort of, this is a love is blind type of energy. I'm not gonna lie to you. This almost feels like you have faith in the situation because you're kind of emotionally involved here in the situation here. So it's like love is blind. That is the best way I can describe that energy. We'll go back and we'll clarify. Faithfulness, again, you know, it's this having faith in this person. I mean, it just comes from a place like, I don't feel like you have ill intentions at all. These are very pure, very good intentions here. Very sweet intentions here. Like, I just get a lot of, I know that this is gonna work out. It's okay. We're gonna clarify because I kind of want to know where some of this is coming from. So let's clarify here. It's gonna get a bit messy because I don't really have a lot of room. I didn't really think about that when I was choosing decks. Okay, so what can you tell me about Servant, the Servant energy here? I saw this. I saw this when I split the deck. I didn't say anything because I don't normally see cards when I split the deck, but I did see this here when I split the deck, the Three of Swords, and I was wondering if it was going to show up. But I didn't say anything because I don't normally say things about cards that are kind of negative like that, because I'm like, oh, if it doesn't show up, then it's like, Alice, why did you mention it? Why are you being so negative? Page of Cups. Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. I don't know who this person is. This could be somebody here that, okay, I'm getting a couple things. This person could be somebody that they had a crush on, but it didn't work out. Like, I'm thinking very childhood crush here. I'm not even gonna lie. This like sounds like somebody like you had a crush on when you were like 6 years old, like when you were like in like primary school or something like that. This person here that you feel is going to help. Now, this could be you, or this can be them. I don't know who what the relation is, but I'm just saying this can be a person that maybe you had a childhood crush on and it just didn't work out. You know, it just didn't work out. It's fine. Childhood crushes don't usually work out anyways. That's why they're childhood crushes. That's what I feel here. Or it can be that this person has had a childhood crush on you, or a childhood crush on this person. Somebody, I don't know who, because there's three people, right? There's you, there's this person, and there's this person. That's the Three Swords. I do feel like it's all connected here. Like, I mean, it's all connected. It's all relevant to everybody who's involved here. But somebody had a crush on somebody when they were a kid, and it just didn't work out. That's all I get here. See, look at that. I said when they were a kid, right? Six of Cups. I didn't even know that was underneath. This is in the past. This is in the past. I do feel they're not over it. I think they're over the crush. I don't think they feel the same way anymore. There could be more of a protective energy here, though. So for you, for some people, because it feels very specific, your person here, it's like you have faith because you know they have help from somebody. They could have like a really close friend that they had some history with, but this was like so long ago it doesn't even matter. But there could be that, or it can just be it's almost like it's like trying not to repeat the past here as well. That could just be the help in a general sense, and that this person a long time ago they had a crush on somebody and it didn't work out, and it's like, do you want that to happen again? No, nobody wants it to happen again. It's a bad memory here, so it's relevant. So it's like almost like you believe that's going to work out because they won't want to repeat the same mistake. It can be that as well. You know, take it as it resonates. I'm just explaining what this energy is, but I don't know the context. That's why it's so difficult for me to, you know, I got to go through everything that's coming in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, you're going to have to just apply it to your situation. Okay, tell me about the Lover. Tell me about this Lover energy here. Four of Wands. Where am I going to put this? Five of Cups in reverse. There's that Six of Cups in reverse coming out again. Yeah, all the cups. I mean, yeah, I mean, that makes sense for this energy here. Like I said, I'm feeling like this energy is more you. This love is blind energy. It can be the other person as well. Take it as it resonates. This love is blind is energy. I feel like things were fine in the connection or in life. Whoever is having this energy, it can be you or them, whoever is in this, I can call it like a hopeless romantic type of energy. Things were fine. A relationship was fine, and then it wasn't. Okay. And then it wasn't. There was a lot of sadness here. I don't know what happened, but it seems it could be something to do with this. This energy here, there's some sort of reminiscing from the past, something from the past that somebody could not let go of, is where this Five of Cups came from here. It could be a third energy. You know, it can be somebody who's not who hasn't let go of a past crush or hasn't let go of that experience. Now, I'm going to say it leans more towards bad experience, not more towards it was something that was good. So don't get it twisted. It doesn't feel like it's somebody who's still pining after somebody else. It feels more like somebody who's hurt from rejection. That's more what I'm getting. I'm getting it's more, I got hurt. Like I had a crush on somebody when I was like a kid, and like I told that person that I had a crush on them, and they completely stomped on my heart and I got rejected. Never again is that happening. That's what it kind of feels like. It doesn't feel so much I still have a crush, because I'm not getting that, because with the Six of Cups in reverse, this is bad memories. I have bad memories about this. So this can be your energy, this can be their energy, but I feel it's all connected. You might be mirroring each other, but I know it's getting a little complicated, because it's like, so you have this optimism, and I'm just like, it's probably more with this because I felt that when I put it down, but it's like you have optimism that things are going to work out, because there's all this past energy. There's all this shit from the past that it's like you feel almost like it has to work out, because who wants to go through that again, kind of thing. It's like, do you really want to go through that again? Like, that's kind of what it feels like. It's like it's going to work out because you feel like this person isn't going to make the same mistake again. Like, why would you make the same mistake again and go through all that pain again, right? All that pain, all that sadness. That's where your optimism is coming from. I don't think you know about these things. This is just in the energy. I'm just explaining, like, it's like you have, like, I feel like this optimism is almost like, it can be also blind faith as well, but it's more like, it's just a knowing, and you don't really know why you're knowing. And I'm here kind of explaining it to you, kind of, peeling back the curtain, so to speak, a little bit, showing you a bit of the behind the scenes here, because a lot of this kind of feels like you, kind of feels like them, like it's both, but kind of to explain, like, the main thing that I'm getting here is somebody had a crush in the past. There's a lot of past energy here. A lot of past energy that I don't feel has been quite dealt with completely, but it's like if it gets dealt with, and it probably will, because who wants to go through that shit again, basically. And that's that. That's where your optimism's coming from. Okay, this dog, this faithfulness here, the loyalty, the friendship. 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the Devil. Okay, I feel like you and this person have talked about these things before. This toxic energy. This Six of Cups feels like this is the toxic shit. That's the Three of Swords, the Five of Cups. I feel like in the past you guys have talked about your personal issues. I don't know how much or to what degree here, but it kind of feels like maybe you're kind of aware of some of this. So yeah, you might not be aware to the full extent, but through some sort of conversation that you've had, you're more aware, I feel, of this. I don't know if aware. There's something that was talked about that was about personal problems that either maybe you explained to this person. Yeah, I feel it's more you. You might have told this person something that was toxic that happened to you, that you've been struggling with, but you're dealing with it, or you have dealt with it. You might have shared with this person something toxic that has happened to you, or that happened to you in relation to all of this here. So maybe you also do feel the optimism is coming from that. Is that you've shown this person that you are loyal, and that that you're there for them, because I feel like you've shared some shit with them. Now, Page of Wands, talking. There's a lot of talking energy here. Talk. So I feel that there was some talking here. Probably a lot of talking. I feel like it was more from you on your end. You were the one that was doing the talking here about things that have been bothering you, things that you had your guard up about, things that just personal issues here. you know, your devil energy here, you know, the things that have been holding you back, the things that have held you back. And so I do feel part of this optimism that you have in this situation is that you feel like you've said some things, that you've shared some things about where you're coming from. So maybe you might be feeling like this person isn't going to repeat those mistakes. Maybe you shared with, see, that's why I said, I feel like there's both of your energies here. Maybe you told this person about something from your past, a bad memory, and maybe it's like almost like you have optimism that you feel that by you telling this person about your past, that they're not going to repeat that. They won't repeat what you did, and they won't repeat what happened to them. There's just a lot of hope that this person isn't going to repeat the past. Okay. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this here for now for you, Earth, or whoever, if you're feeling drawn to this pile. I will be doing an overall like potential outcome at the end of these readings, so you can, you know, flip to there to get that. But that's where I'm going to leave this for now, and I'm going to move on to the other piles, okay, or cards, whatever, energies. You know what I mean? Okay, air signs. I didn't write air, did I? Earth signs. So this is going to be, we're going to talk more about where this energy is coming from. So I already talked about the overall, the house that we're in, the sort of the situation that we're in. If you missed that, you can go back and watch that at the beginning of the reading. And your main energy with this is the Nine of Cups in reverse. So I briefly explained, you're just not satisfied. This energy is somebody here who knows, like, or feels, I should say, feels like this could be so much more. Like, it feels like all the pieces are here, but they're just not really in the right order. You know what I mean? It's like feeling like this could be something amazing, but there's something missing. There needs to be there's something like needs to happen here. That's where your energy's at. Like, I see that with all of this. It's almost like everything is in its place. The thing that's missing possibly is that this person just needs to make a decision. This person needs to step up. And it's like, if they stepped up, then everything would fall in its place and everything would be perfect. And like, look at her. She takes a leap of faith, right? She's leaping into this because she's so happy. And then like, she's like, I got all this shit. I got all the gold and everything. Yeah, it's like that. It's like, if only like there's one thing that needs to kind of happen here, and this, all the happiness, all the joy, it's like you would be leaping for joy, but it's not happening. And instead you kind of feel like you're falling. It's just all falling down. It's like everything is just falling down. All the pieces are there, but it's like what goes up must come down. It's like, yeah, it's like we don't want the falling down. So we're going to see where this energy is coming from. So I'm going to use the Gypsy Oracle deck to see where this energy is coming from, and we'll clarify with the Modern Witch. Doctor. Why did I get that? Isn't that the commercial for Operation? Doctor, I'm the doctor calling you. Isn't that it? I don't know why that popped into my head. Journey in reverse. And Constellation? Yeah, Constellation in reverse. The weirdest shit pops into my head while I'm doing readings. Like, things I have not like thought about in like ever, and then I forget after the reading. Okay, doctor. So okay, I don't know, this is probably you, but it can be this person as well. It's almost like I don't know. It's like you've gotten some sort of advice from from like a professional or somebody that you trust. I mean, a doctor usually is a professional, but it's somebody who you trust. You trust their professional opinion, or it's come from a source that you trust. Like it's backed up by like, you know, accolades and shit. Like it's not just like somebody who's like speaking out of their ass. Like it's like somebody who has like all this experience, and they like these are all my whatever, my experience, and all my, like, they're just very accredited and everything, and like, so like you're like, okay, yeah, this person's for real or whatever, or this whatever. It doesn't have to be a person. It can even be a book, maybe a book, or like a service or anything like that. It's like, oh, it's been around for like 100 years or whatever, like it's tried and true or whatever. So this energy here, it feels like you may have gotten some sort of advice from something like that here. And that is why you're feeling like that everything could be good. It's like it could be so much, it could be so much better than it could be. I mean, yeah. And it's like you've gotten some sort of like professional opinion about that. Okay, we'll go back and we'll clarify. Journey in reverse. Yeah, I mean, the dissatisfied energy here is coming from like nothing's moving forward, right? Because like I said, it's like it almost feels like it falls on this energy, on this person. If they just made up their fucking mind, then we could move forward and we could be happy. But they haven't, so you feel stuck. So you feel stuck, and because you feel stuck, that's where this energy is coming from. Consolation in reverse. Again, it's the same type of energy. It's like you feel like time is just being wasted here. That effort is being wasted here. It's like you're waiting. It's like you're waiting for some sort of relief. Like you're waiting for this person to make up their fucking mind, but it's like it's not coming. It hasn't come yet. So you're in this like, where is it? Like you just feel discontent basically because of that. All right, so let's clarify. Let's get some more information here. Sorry, I just need to fix something. Okay. Some more information. It's gonna get a little messy because I didn't account for space in the, yeah, so so just bear with me. All right, I can get more about this doctor. Okay, yeah, healing. Okay, 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. I do feel this is your energy. I do feel you seeked out some sort of professional opinion or professional advice here, because this is what it looks like. Somebody went out of their way to seek some help here to heal, this. It's like feeling like I didn't have anything here. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. It's like it could be family related or family run, whatever the service is, or it could have been recommended from your family. Family is involved here. It could be your family. You know, you can trust your family, their opinion, maybe lots of experience behind that. It can be that. There's a lot of loyalty here. I feel I'm very drawn to the dogs here. You know, somebody here who listens attentively here, or basically, you know, you can trust. Whatever this is, I don't know what this energy is. You know, it's different for everybody. It is something that is something or someone that you trust. It could be could have been recommended from family, could be family. I don't know, but it's like you seeked it out, or this energy, this person, you know, somebody seeked out some help here because maybe they were having trouble sleeping, or you know, they just needed a break here. Because it's like if they continued on this path, they're going to end up in a pretty cold place here. Like they were going to end up basically having less than what they have now. So it kind of feels like this was a very proactive decision by this person. If it's you, then this was something, it's like, I need to do something to feel better for myself here. I need to feel more comfortable, more stable. So this energy is to help you feel more stable. And I feel like this is why, you know, you're in this Nine of Cups, like why there's still this sort of, I can say hope, because, you know, the star was there. I mean, like I said, all those energies, everybody has that on some like level. It's just kind of the percentage of that energy that you have. I feel, what was I saying? Like the Nine of Cups isn't a bad card. It's like you still feel like all the pieces are there. And I feel like that is kind of what has helped to see that all the pieces are there. I could be happy, but there's something missing. And yeah, it's just missing. I don't know if you know what is missing. Like, I'm just saying that it could be this person. It could be that you feel like, you know, if this person could just make up their mind, make a decision here, then that could solve all the problems in a sense. But maybe not. But it does feel like you've been seeking perhaps some sort of second opinion even here from a trusted source, that is leading to, I don't even know if you like the opinion that you got, to be honest, because the Nine of Cups is kind of discontent as well. Because I mean, knowing you have everything but you can't have it, in a sense, that is disappointing. You know, it's just sad. It's not satisfying. So it could have made you feel less satisfied about the situation here, knowing that it could be so much more than it is, perhaps. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. What can you tell me about journey? Yeah, the Emperor. The Star. Yeah. Injustice in reverse. Ooh, lots of major arcana. And here we go. There's the Lovers. Yeah, I feel that this connection here, again, it is a strong connection, and usually it comes out that way. Like I said, soulmate cycles and all that. There is a connection here that the universe is trying to kind of make happen here for whatever reason. I don't know what that reason is. It can be anything. Who knows? The universe is very mysterious. I don't know why we meet the people we meet, or why we're with the people that we're with. We usually don't know until much later in hindsight. But regardless, you know, the universe here feels that the two of you needed to connect in some way for some reason here. Now, it's not going anywhere. And I feel that I feel is this Emperor energy where, how would I put this? Because I was getting, when I put the card down, I was getting an energy of somebody here who knows what they're doing. Somebody who knows what they're doing, knows where they're going. That is not this person, this is you. It's like, even before, I don't know about before all this, but at some point during this journey, you knew exactly where you wanted to go, what you wanted to do. I get that with the Star as well. You've done some healing here. You've healed whatever has been going on, and it's like you knew you needed to heal something, or you knew like, this is the direction that I wanted to go in. The Star is very guiding energy here. It's like, I know the path that I should be going on. I get that here. But the thing here with Justice in reverse, it's like, I can't do it. You know, you're being stopped by Justice because you need two people to tango here. Right? With the Lovers. If you want a connection with somebody, if you want to move forward in a connection with somebody, it's not enough just for you to know where you want things to go. The other person has to, you know, contribute as well. It takes two to tango, and that is where this stuck energy is in. I knew that it had some, I mean, obviously it all has something to do with this, but it's like on this person, on what they want to do. They got to make up their mind They have made up their mind. They know what they should do, but they're not doing it. They're just trying to figure out some other way around it. They're like trying to find some sort of loophole or something. It's like, are you trying to pull one over on the universe here? You're trying to find some sort of loophole or like exploit or something with the universe? They're not gonna find it, but they're just gonna waste time, and that's how you feel here. So tell me about this constellation. Like, you're looking for help, but it's like, where is it? Yeah, look, Chariot in reverse. We're not going anywhere. We're on the wrong path here. We're going down the wrong way here. And something could start here. Like, it's here. The energy is here for something to start here. There is motivation here. I feel on your side there's motivation to move forward because things haven't been moving forward. I do feel a little bit of an energy of, I'm getting kind of tired of things not moving forward, because here you knew where you wanted to go. You knew where this was going to go. And, you know, it was very healing for you and you've been healing, but it's like now you just kind of feel blocked. And, you know, when you feel blocked, it's like, come on, let's go, let's go. Yeah, 8 of Cups in reverse. I do feel like you wonder if you should stick around or not, but you haven't really decided. The 8 of Cups in reverse is somebody who's like, you know, should I stay here? Should I stay in this situation? It's not really going anywhere, but it's like you're emotionally attached. It's like, or, you know, you're too involved, and it's like, but you know, like the 9 of Cups, right? It's there. It is right there. And so it's kind of like, do I want to give up on that? Do I want to give up on a potential 9 of Cups? So it is an energy of like, I don't know, like nothing's happening. I'm ready for something to happen here, but it's like maybe I should leave so I can start something somewhere else. But at the same time, it's like, I know what could be here. I know it could make me happy. There's one piece missing to the puzzle. It's like the whole puzzle, the whole jigsaw puzzle is all there, but there's just little holes, little gaps. And it's like, if we just filled those gaps, those puzzle pieces, the whole picture would be amazing. But it's like, nah, it's kind of like, how long do you wait? How long do you wait? The Queen of Pentacles. How long do you wait for something that isn't satisfying you? You know, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here, she's not doing things for herself. She's ignoring her own self needs. Usually in place of others. So it's like, are you giving this person too long of a leash? You know, are you sticking around too long, waiting for this person to do what they know they should be doing, but they're like fucking dilly-dallying around trying to find other solutions that they're not going to find, and you're just stuck. You're just stuck in this loop, just over and over again. It's kind of like, I mean, it's up to you, it's up to them, but I feel the energy here, you're not satisfied with this. You see the potential. Yes, there's massive potential here, but is that enough? Is that enough to stick around? Because I also see an energy here of somebody who wants to move forward and who wants to heal, and who, like, I mean, there's an energy here, somebody here who wants to, moving forward would heal, and somebody who doesn't want to lose everything as well. But it's kind of like, what do you do? Okay, so that's where this energy is coming from. So I'm going to leave that here for now. I will do a potential outcome at the end here after I've gone through all the energy, so you can skip to that if you would like to know about that. All right, so we're going to move on. Okay, so we're at the water part here. So I've already talked about sort of the situation that we're all in here. So if you missed that, you can go back to the beginning of the reading and get what all this is, because this is going to be your main energy if you felt drawn to this, or it could be water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here as well. if you are, you know, feeling drawn to this. So this, your main energy here with this energy is, as I was explaining, it is uncomfortable. It makes you feel uncomfortable. It is not settling. It is not stable. It can be a little insecure. It can also, it can breed insecurities as well. It could make you feel a little like you've done something wrong. I don't think you've done anything wrong, but it makes you feel like you're doing something wrong or you've done something wrong here. Because that's what insecurity does to you, right? It makes you think about, what did I do? Could I have done something better? Could I have done more? And I feel like that's what's going on here. So let's see. I'm going to use the Gypsy Oracle deck to see where this energy is coming from. I will clarify with the Modern Witch deck. Let's see what's going on. Okay. We have the Lover in reverse. We have Despair in reverse. That is that insecure feeling like, did I do something wrong? There's something wrong here. And then we have Widower in reverse. Look at it. It's like, it's basically what I just said. The Lover in reverse. This is feeling like there's something wrong with this connection here. Something wrong. With the way that you were expressing your love here. It's like, did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong in how I expressed my love or shared how I felt? That's what this is. Despair here again, it's more kicking yourself here. Just, it can be overthinking as well, like thinking about past conversations, past encounters, interactions, and you know, wondering, what did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong here? Was there something that I could have done? There's a lot of, again, kicking yourself. So these are in two different aspects. This is about how you expressed how you felt, you know, wondering if there was something wrong there, or feeling like you should have said something, or either you should have said something that you didn't, or you said something that you shouldn't. You know, whatever. You know, it's all of that energy here. And this energy, Despair, is just the same, but it's more about overthinking things, not so much in feelings, but more like in a mental sort of way. You know, the words that were said, the actions that you did or they did, things like that. And then we have Widower in reverse. I will say, this is more positive in that it almost is a self-defeating energy of accepting that you can't change what has already happened, but that doesn't mean you're not going to think about it. That doesn't mean you're not going to feel a certain way about it. That doesn't mean like you're going to feel insecure about that here. But I do get, there is an energy here that you do accept what has been, that you have accepted what has already happened here. So this is, at least there's a more positive energy here of like, yes, I know that this has happened. I accept what has happened here. That doesn't mean that, even though just because you accept it doesn't mean that you feel better, though. That's what this is. Okay, let's clarify. I feel like a lot of this is going to be about the past, to be honest. But we'll see. Tell me about the Lover. Yeah. Three of Swords in reverse. This is going to get a bit messy. I'm sorry, because I didn't think about that when I picked the deck. Eight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, and 7 of Wands. Yeah, I mean, this is you putting a wall up here. Feeling like you have to defend yourself, like you have to fight whatever's coming towards you. Like it's like you have to, it almost feels defensive, and that like in how you expressed how you felt, like you, it's like thinking over, like, should I have said those things or should I have not? But it's like almost like I stand by what I said. Like I stand by how I expressed how I felt. I stand by not saying how I felt. Like there's a lot of like, you know, no matter what you did here, like what you said when it comes to your feelings, you don't regret it. I don't get any regret here, okay? I don't think that you regret the things that you didn't say or did say. I don't get that here. I feel like you stick with it. You know, like you stand by it. Now the thing is that again, the Eight of Cups, there's an acceptance here of what happened has happened. I do feel there's pain here that you still have. I'm getting a little bit of somebody here who expressed how they felt, or they didn't say it. It's I mean, it's either or, right? It can be either or, but the energy's still the same. It's like maybe there was a moment where you could have said how you felt, but you didn't take that moment, so there's pain from that. Maybe there's a moment where you did say how you felt, and you know, it didn't go over very well for some reason, and there's pain from that. Either way, there is pain here from how you expressed how you felt in this situation. I do feel you're moving on from it. Here, there is that energy with the Eight of Cups. You've accepted what has happened has happened. Like I said, I don't feel like you regret anything. I feel like you stand by your decision here. You stand by your actions, basically, and what you did here. But I do feel that you're feeling a little lost. So it's like you've accepted what happened, but it's kind of like, well, now what? Like now I don't really know what to do. Like I kind of like, that's what I get here at this Page of Pentacles. It's like, well, so now what? I don't really know what to do. And that's what's contributing to this uncomfortable feeling, this insecure Ten of Pentacles feeling. It's like, so you accept what has happened, but it's like, so what do I do with myself now? Like that's what I get here. Like, so what do I do? Okay. Tell me about despair. So this is more about your thoughts. Yeah, I think that you go over a lot of this stuff. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Gonna get messy. Four of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is that restless energy. I do feel you think a lot about what has happened. Even though you accept it, I don't feel like I feel like you accept what happened, but you still think about it. You still think about it a lot. But you know you can't really change anything that has happened. That's what I'm getting. The acceptance is from, I can't change what has happened. What has happened is happened. What's done is done. But that doesn't mean you can't still think about it and relive and relive what happened and all that here. How do I put this into words? So I do feel like, again, because the Four of Cups here and the Eight of Cups, like they're coming out in really good positions where I feel like you're not pining about the situation. Like, because I'm drawn to her shirt, says over it. The Eight of Cups is very much, I accept what has happened, what is done, and then again with the Widower in reverse. I mean, I get a lot of this energy that it's like, okay, I accept what has happened, then I'm over it here. But it's like you kind of have like a hard time leaving it completely in, like, outside, like, because you still think about it. So it's like you can't just completely leave it alone. That's what I get here. You're over it, but you can't completely leave it alone here. You still give to it. You still give to whatever has happened with the Six of Pentacles. You still give thought to it. You still give time to it. You know, energy. This is mostly energy and time. You still give to thinking about this because it's on your brain all the time. And that's not, like, in a sense where I don't feel like it's affecting you too much. It's just, it's something that's very hard for you to let go. You keep thinking about it. You keep wondering about it. Like, every once in a while it comes back to you. I don't feel like it's affecting your life, though. I feel like you still go on with your life and you do things normally. Now, you kind of don't know what to do with this. I feel like because it's always there in your mind, it's like, well, what do I do with it? Like, I don't know what to do now here. So there's a bit of, like, I don't really know what to do except to kind of think about it, but you accept that there's nothing that you can do because what's done is done. Yeah, okay, I know. I feel like I keep saying the same things over and over again, but the energy is still there. Like, it just keeps popping up over and over again, so I keep saying it. Okay, tell me about the widower. Okay. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. We have Strength in reverse. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, like I said, this energy is the widower in reverse is like, you accept what has happened, right? But just because you accept it doesn't mean you can't feel a certain way about it. I feel like, you know, I mean, it's really, it is up to you whether you pay attention to this or not. And I feel like sometimes you don't pay attention to it. Like, you try to ignore it, but I don't, it's like you can't help yourself with Strength in reverse. Strength in reverse is like your instincts, like this compulsion. There's something within you that, even though you've accepted what has happened, it's like you can't let it go. And there's just something within you that you feel compelled to continue here, and it makes you feel uncomfortable and unstable and all of that. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, it's almost like it is up to you, but it's very difficult because your instincts get in the way. You know, you just can't help it. You can't help it here. It almost is like you want this. It's like, which is weird. Like on the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, it's almost like, how do I put this? It does feel like there's this weird sense of like you almost enjoy a little bit of this. It's like you almost enjoy the uncomfortable feeling a little bit. I don't know why, but it's kind of there. It's like you almost enjoy that you can't help feeling this way. Now, I will say that some of this enjoyment is coming from being able to accept things. Like, I do get that. It's like being able to accept what has happened. That does give you a sense of freedom here, that it's like, you know, I get it, you know, shit happens and I can, you know, I can move on and I can do things in my life. Like I said, I don't feel like this stops you from doing things in your life. It's not like one of those things where it's like constantly on your mind and you're obsessing over it. I don't feel like you're obsessing over this. I feel like it's just something that's just in the back of your mind. Like, no matter what you're doing during your day, you know, every once in a while it just pops back into your mind and you think about it, and you think about the conversation that happened or what had happened. But I don't feel like you obsess about it. It's just, it's there because it's almost like you feel like you failed on some level. So it's like, because I failed, what, like, it's almost like you don't even like that you failed. And so like, so what could I have done? It's like just kind of going over the situation and just being like, what could I have said? What could I have done? It's like you're over the actual situation, but it's like the fact that like it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go, or it wasn't a success as you thought it was going to be, or something like that. So it's kind of like, it's like, yeah, why did I get hurt, kind of thing. It's like almost like dissecting it, wanting to know why it happened. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it feels like. But it's like, what has that, like, it's like you've actually, because I'm gonna be real here. I don't see like too many emotions here. Like, yes, there are emotions here, and that makes sense. But I mean, a lot of this just seems to be more of like in the 3D aspect of, like, you know, just trying to sort of figure out what happened. Because the Page of Pentacles, like, it's like he's like a clueless energy. It's like, how come I don't know? Like feeling like a little directionless. It's like, what do I do now? So I mean, I feel like some of that is like, what do I do now? What do I do with this? I accept what has happened, but I don't know what to do about it. And it's like, maybe you think back, trying to, maybe there's some sort of answer there. I don't know. Okay. Enough of that. All right. Water. Or whatever, this pile, if you're drawn to it. I am going to move on. I'm going to get a potential outcome here for everybody. So I'm gonna call it overall. I think that would be the best way. So hello. Wow, I'm really doing something with this, aren't I? Okay. So we're gonna find out the potential outcome here for everyone. So I'm actually gonna get the energies back here so we can see them. That's not the way that they went. So we have everything's back here, and we're gonna get for everybody if this energy stays the way that it's going here. Let's get the potential sort of outcome of where we're heading, and then we'll see if anything else that Spirit wants to add to that, and then we'll call it a day. Okay, and hopefully that the audio works and I didn't just do all this for nothing. All right, so we're gonna find out the potential outcome. If you enjoyed these readings, or if you found them useful or entertaining in any way, I do appreciate it if you could like, share, or subscribe. It really does help me do more with the channel. So just a little reminder there. Okay, so let's see potential outcome. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Swords, Page of Swords in reverse, the Fool, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Overall, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Let's cross, I guess, Eight of Cups. I feel this is more, you know, this is for you, it's your reading. You're gonna have a hard time moving on from this, it seems, or you are having a hard time moving on from this because there's something that you don't know about this, what has happened, this situation here. There's something that's not very clear to you that you want to know more about here. So I feel like you may want to move on from the situation, but it's like there's still more for you to learn, and you feel like you haven't learned everything that you can about the situation. So that might be what keeps you here. Now there's energy here that you may start to get kind of stressed about it, because you might start to think about things a little bit too much, because the Nine of Swords is like always on your brain, always on your mind, right? To the point where it starts to affect you physically. And I feel like it's because there's so much that you don't know. There's so much that is being hidden from you. And like, I get from this energy with this person, like there they just can't take it. And I feel that is something that might happen here, because like I said, this energy here is really trying to like pull one on the universe. They're trying to find any other solution because they don't want to do the one thing they know they should do. They know exactly what they need to do. They're just not doing it because it's so difficult for them to do. So they're going to try to find anything else to do it. They won't. I know they won't, because I don't feel like they will. They're not going to find a solution here. The world is super powerful here, and the world is telling me they're not going to find it. So they're just going to keep going around in circles and circles, and those circles are what is going to cause you stress, because you don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, you only know so much, and there's only so much that you can like pretend to turn a blind eye to. There's only so much that you can be like, I can ignore, but you can't ignore everything, because you know so much more. You know so much more than this person, I feel. And like, that's the thing here. It's like this energy here, it's like the energy around this is that you don't want to leave the situation. Again, I get a lot of, you don't want to leave the situation. And it's sometimes you feel like it's a little reckless, like you're taking a risk, you're taking a gamble here. And I feel that it's like, it would be so much easier, right, to just walk away and move on with your life and everything. But there's something here that you're like, I need to know more. I need to know more about something here. But it's like, you know, you're taking a gamble by sticking around here, by leaving this door open. This is leaving the door open for this person to make up their mind. And you're willing to take that risk. And I'm not saying like, don't do it, right? I'm not saying you figure that out if you want to do this or not. I'm just saying where it's going. This is like, I know I'm taking a risk here. I feel that you will be keeping an eye on this, because I don't know how much communication that you're getting from this person. Probably not a lot. And if you are, it's like shit communication here. It's not the communication that you want. It's not the communication that you're expecting. And you actually might feel restricted in how you can communicate with this person, because this person is trying to find other solutions. Now, I'm not even going to lie. Those other solutions may involve trying to find other people. If this is a love situation, which it does feel like it is, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. I do feel that this person might try to date other people or find other people. It doesn't seem like it's going to work though, but I don't know how long that will last, right? I'm not going to tell you that, oh, they're going to, like, they're not going to find somebody. They could find somebody that they date for a week, a couple months, a year. I don't know. I very well doubt that it will last. They could even marry that person, and that person, and then, you know, maybe 10 years, 5 years down the line, the marriage doesn't work out. I do not know how long it's going to last. So, you know, all I can see here is your energy here. And this is the main energy that I'm drawn to. And it just seems really stressful. It just seems so stressful. And I don't feel like you're going to get everything that you want out of this, especially communication wise. I feel like in the near future, because this is only near future, and I only really go as far as like a couple months. I can't really go too much further unless I really like try. But even then, it's like murky. It's like weather people, like weather forecasters. Like, how far can they go in a long range forecast, right? So, I mean, things can change. There's a lot, I will say there's a lot of free will here. And a lot of it has to do with this person. If they know what they need to, I can't stress that enough, that I do feel very strongly this person knows what they should do. They know what the right decision is for them to do. They're just not doing it. I don't know what that is. It's different for everybody. I don't know what that decision is. They know what they need to do, but they're trying to find other solutions here. But they're not going to find. They're just going to keep going around and around and around in a circle. It's not going to work. Okay, anything else that Spirit wants to add to this? Do I want to use... I'm trying to think of the deck. Oh, I did put this deck out. I'll use it. I did pull out the Romance Angels deck. I was going to use it. I almost forgot about it. Almost. Okay, let's see. Anything else Spirit wants to add here? Past life, relationship. Okay, yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay, fine. That's like 5 fucking cards. Why? It's like, okay. No. You fell out. We'll go through it. True love. Very soon. Reconciliation. Love yourself first. This could be the... Wow, that sounded like a sentence, didn't it? They don't normally come out like that and sound like a sentence. Okay, so I would take all this with a grain of salt. It is a general reading. Take what resonates here. I'm not telling you... Just take it with a grain of salt, okay? So, this is why I'm saying taking it with a grain of salt. This is a past life relationship. You've had past lives with this person, with this connection here. Now, I'm going to say, because it's a past life connection, that there is a possibility that this could go on for future lives as well. Okay? So this life here, things may not be resolved. Not everything, your soul contract, whatever it is that you want to believe, it may not all be resolved in this life. It could go on to other lives because you have past lives. That's why I say take this with a grain of salt. Spirit here wants to tell you that, yes, this person, you do have a strong connection. I saw that. I forgot who it was. I think it was with the second pile, I think. This is a strong connection. There is a strong connection here. I mean, it always comes out that way for these readings. There is a strong connection here. You guys are, in a sense, meant to be together on some level and some connection here for a fucking reason. And it does seem, I mean, Spirit here wants to tell you that very soon there is some sort of reconciliation. Now, I don't know if this is exactly the reconciliation that you want. It could just be somebody who's apologizing. They could come in and apologize, and then maybe they might leave. I don't know. But it does seem, yes, there is some sort of reconciliation soon. Now, I am getting a little bit that there might be somebody else who comes in as well. You know, Spirit wants you to pay attention to you, love yourself first. And I do feel for some of the energy that was coming up that there was maybe in the past, you've been putting other people ahead of yourself. You've been putting this person ahead of your own needs. And Spirit here really wants you to focus on you. Focus on yourself. At least for, you know, if it feels too big of a mountain to climb, you know, just think of it in small steps. Like, just for this week or this weekend. Just do something for you. Be a little selfish. Just this weekend, you know? If somebody asks you to do something and you don't really feel like doing it, just tell them fuck off. I am doing something for me. Whatever that is. Something relaxing. Something like, I don't know, have a nice bath. Or watch a movie. If you're into some things like Hallmark movies or whatever, and you know other people aren't, like, fuck them, like, just watch it, or like just do things that make you happy. Just be small things. Make yourself feel better here. And I don't know if it's this person or somebody. This could be the one. Well, it says you've already met, so okay, you've already met them apparently. I'm not gonna lie, because it came out this way, it can be yourself. It could be finding yourself and loving yourself. I won't discredit that. That could be also what's here. I am getting that somebody new might be coming in as well here, because new. I don't feel like it's new. It doesn't feel like new energy. It's somebody from the past. Because there's a lot of past here. There could be somebody from the past. It might not be this person. It could be somebody else from the past. I mean, it is the holidays time, the end of the year. People from the past tend to come about anyways. So there's that as well. Okay. All right. That's it. That is going to be the reading here. Yes, this format was a little all over the place, but I think it got... You know, I think the messages that were supposed to come out did come out here. So, I mean, that's all that really matters. Thanks for watching. And I apologize that it kind of, like, I was going to finish them. I did finish the predictive readings, but technical issues, so I will try to get those done as soon as I can. Things are getting a little busy for me, so I'm gonna really try to finish them this week, so in the next few days before things get like super busy, because December is always a busy month for me. It's just the way it ends up. I mean, yeah, it's a busy month for most people, so yeah, so there's that. I will be having some personal readings up soon on Etsy, more for the holidays, kind of a holiday thing, so if you're interested in that, look out for that. Again, if you like these readings, or if you just want to support me in the channel, I really do appreciate it if you could like, share, or subscribe. You know, it just helps me do more here, especially subscribing, because I really want to get to 500, so then when I have these technical difficulties, I can just make a post about what's going on, so then you all can know that, oh, Alice's shit isn't working again. Which actually is something that happens a lot. It was even before I was doing tarot readings. Whenever I was streaming, I always find bugs in games, and it's just the thing. It's just the thing. Me and technology, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you with that here for now. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a good day or night, or whatever, wherever you are. Wow, I haven't said that for a while. That was like my stream ending. Just came out there. But yeah, I do hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and take care, and good luck with this situation and with whatever you're dealing with, you know, holidays or otherwise. And I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.